Hi, Amy. I hope I haven't missed anybody.
Sammy and Penny.
Penny, hello. Sammy, hello. Karen, hello. Triana, how are you? And I see Donna and Nancy. I missed a bunch of people. You guys all popped up while I was chit-chatting. I'm going to go ahead and switch my my camera view. So bear with me for just a second. So this right here is what our focus is on today. This is the birthday box. This is an exclusive limited time box that Brutus Monroe has put out. And they do it every year, most of the time anyway. I think we missed last year. Who knows what was going on with the pandemic and everything at the time. But it's because this time of year is Christopher's birthday. His birthday was last week. And also, it's kind of fun because it happens to... This is the box, though, Darren. This is a whole box. It's not going to be up here.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay. Sorry. Darren's helping me with the technical issues. Anyway, what I was saying was that this comes out in honor of Christopher's birthday, and it just so happens that Darren's birthday is this week. So just as a fluke, it's kind of fun that they're close together. But I thought today, what was that?
Donna says hi.
Hi, Donna. So Darren, today we're going to make a card that I wanted to make a card in honor of Darren's birthday on Friday, but also I wanted to incorporate all of well, not everything in the box, but a lot of the items in the birthday box. But first, let's just...
Pamela's birthday is Saturday.
Pamela, happy birthday on Saturday. But first, let's take a look through the box. Now, I know I watched the live. There's another, Christopher went live earlier today, and he went through the box also, and he also showed a bunch of samples that the design team put together. And the box, he mentioned that the label on the boxes got printed incorrectly. This is what they had planned, I believe. And so I have this because I had the samples to make samples ahead of time. So your label will look different than this. Who said hi?
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Okay, first off, if you have not had the pre-scored, pre-cut card bases before, you are in for a treat. These are wonderful. I love them. You get 5 of those.
Penny says the birthday's on the 12th, and April birthdays are the best.
Penny, I have to agree. I'm a little partial, I'm sure, but these April birthdays, I know some pretty amazing people with April birthdays. And then the swatch dots. You guys have seen me use these. You can use them. The original purpose that they were created for is you can grab them and use your embossing powder. Let me just grab an embossing powder. Oh, I have the Gina K one sitting here. You can they're double stick. So you peel off the top layer. I don't really want to peel it off, but I'll just show you that it peels off. And so then it's just sticky right there. It's a sticky dot. And you put your embossing powder on, you heat emboss it, and then you can put it on your lid or on the bottom. The bottom's probably better so that you know the name and everything. And then you can see what your embossing powder looks like when it's all heated up and everything. So you've got that swatch. That was the original intent, but I use them all the time as polka dots on, I usually use it with the embossing powder. You can use it with glitter, which you are provided glitter in this kit, so it's perfect. Or however you want to use it, but that is what those are for. You'll probably come up with something completely ingenious that none of the rest of us have even thought about.
Jen says the card bases are really nice.
I agree, Jen. I do. I'm one of those people who's like, oh, who needs to have that? I can cut a card base. No. Once I had these, I'm spoiled. I love them.
Jackie said her birthday is on the 9th.
Jackie, happy birthday. You need a birthday box. Okay, so I'm going to have to give one disclaimer on my kit. I did use my kit already, and so mine is not in perfect 100% shape because I needed it to make the samples that you saw. So there are pieces missing, or it might be a little bit incomplete, but you'll get the idea. So you get 2 each of the conversation clippings. You can see I've used mine. And so you've got your black ones and you've got your white ones. Love these. They are printed with toner, so you can use them with heat foiling. And then I'm pretty sure I have all 4 patterns here. So these card panels also printed with toner. You get 2 each of 4 patterns. Don't you love that? Okay. Whoops, that one's upside down. Can you see all of those, hopefully? Super cute. Hi, Michelle. So on this one, I ended up using this one for sentiments. I just cut them apart, and that may be what the original intent was, but one thing that's fun about it is you could use it just as a pattern background, or you can go ahead and you can cut them out and use them. And like I said, these are foilable. And then this one, I just think that's so fun. It's just a really cool pattern.
Donna has to go. She's still traveling. Her tests are getting out of her.
Okay. All right, Donna. We'll catch you later. And then these ones are great with foil. These ones you can use with markers. You can color them, do whatever you want. Your imagination is where it's all at. Okay. So now I will show you some of the pattern paper included. Now there are 8 patterns and you get 3 each. And so there's 24 sheets. So bear with me because I don't know exactly where I'm at with this. So we need 8. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one we've seen. That one we've seen. 7 and 8. Aren't those cute? And they're just festive. They're definitely good for birthday cards. What was that, Darren?
The last 2 are my favorite.
These 2 are?
Yeah.
I like a lot of them. I do, but these 2 are the 2 that I actually used. So that's funny that you like them too, bud. I think this one's really pretty.
Yeah, are those papers
too.
coated or not? They don't look shiny.
They're kind of shiny. She asked if they were what?
Coated.
Yeah, I believe they are coated. I believe they are. What was that?
Pamela said that paper's pretty.
Pamela, I agree. I think it's pretty too. It's fun. Okay, now I have to show you. This is one of my favorite things in the box. And you'll be able to tell because mine looks like it's been used a lot. So bear with me. It doesn't look like brand new, but I'm telling you, it is so much fun to play with. So this is the stencil. This is called Pinata Fringe. And I love it. And we are going to use that today. Surprise, surprise. Super cute. It just says party to me. All right, let's look through the paper really quick. I feel like we should save the stamps and dies for last. So you also get a selection of sequins. And you get a sampling of layering cardstock. You get, I think it's 6 colors, 5 or 6? 6. You basically have the rainbow there for you. And then one really nice thing is you get 3 pieces of glitter stock.
I like the purple.
Isn't that a pretty purple? I have to be careful because I know me well enough to know that I will hoard it if I'm not careful. I will be saving it for a special occasion for too long, so I'm going to definitely have to make it a point to use it.
Shannon, what kind of sleeve did you pull that from?
Oh, Michelle, you know what? I grabbed these storage things off. Candy actually sent me a link to these. I'll have to send you a link later. But yeah, they don't come in these. I should make that clear. Thank you for pointing that out. I took mine out of the cellophane, so that's why I have them in these. Okay, so speaking of these, let me show you what we've got here. We have 2 amazing stamp sets. I love this. I love both of these stamp sets. I think they are just adorable. This is called Let There Be Cake. And you've got your cake and different layers and little pieces and toppers you can add to them. And I love that it's got sparklers. How fun. I want to have a cake with sparklers on it. And then it's got these cute sentiments. And then these are the dies that coordinate. So no fussy cutting there. You've got all kinds of dies. Look at all that. Now yours will come with the back will show the different pieces in your set. This is the sample, so this is what we get before all of the dies come in. So ours don't come on those backers, but yours will show you all the dies that come in your set so that you don't lose any. And you'll know if you've got one that's gone astray. Okay, so now the 6x8 stamp set is called It's Party Time. Love this. Look at it. You've got two different what are these, llamas, donkeys? It's kind of hard to tell. I think they're donkeys. And then you've got, what was that?
They're llamas.
They are llamas? Okay, trust me to guess the wrong one. And then you've also got this cake piñata. You've got all these little gifts. You've got all of these balloons, streamers, banners, confetti, more candy. So now we've got all of the different coordinating dies. Now, Christopher showed on the live, I used this one by itself, and I used it with the stamps. So there's a lot of fun in there. You have to look at your dies sometimes a couple times to see different things that you can do with them. But yeah, lots of goodies in this set. Look at it. It's jam-packed. It's got 28 pieces. I just noticed, look at this cute little bow too. Just this cute little gift bow. All right, so now we are going to use that today as well. And we're also going to use the birthday box die set. This awesome set makes a little gift card box. And then you've got 2 different sizes of bows. One of them's got stitching around it. 3 different sizes of bows. 3 different bows, I should say. Those are slightly different in the size too. And I actually layered them. So you have different options you can do. You can use them with the cake. You can put the cake kind of behind the bow. You can use the cake by itself. There's all kinds of things you can do with that. But you know what? We have been talking so much. I just want to get going on our project at this point. You can see this whole kit. There's so much to it, right? And this kit is $69.99. You have 3 die sets, 2 stamp sets, all that cardstock. You've got your embellishments. You've got your card bases. There's just, it's amazing. I think it's an incredible deal. So definitely take advantage of that. It really won't last long. I can tell you that just from the past. Based on that, I would tell you, you better hop to it. Oh, and that I didn't even mention, don't forget it's got all of that pattern paper too. Okay, so now let's get playing. We are going to use our piñata. I've got some paper already in here. I've got some...
That's a great value.
Michelle, I agree. It is a great value. So I've got this all set up. If you're wondering what this is, I've got, I made a card. You will see it this week in the samples with the balloons. And so I masked them. And when I go to all the trouble to fussy cut something and mask it, if there's anything left in that mask, I'll put it on my set and use it again later. So if you're wondering what that is what that is. Okay. So let's use our piñata that's all broken open. Okay. Now I can stop talking quite as much. I feel like I was in a race there for a minute. And I'm using my Raven ink. This ink is awesome. And it's especially good if you're somebody who likes to color. It's a nice permanent ink. All right, let's try this out. Oh, there it is. And we want to have a nice bold image, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp that again. How'd we do? I think that's pretty okay, don't you? So we'll just pull that guy out. Now, I actually stamped this twice. I already have another one that I will just show you that I die cut. So we'll set this guy aside and work on this one for a minute. But I first want to heat set this because we are going to color on it. That should cover that. Move all my pieces a little closer. Okay. And then let's go ahead and let's do our stenciling really quick before we go on. Actually, we can kind of do them at the same time. So this is the stick and stamp mat. If you haven't seen it before, I just peeled my cellophane off of it. I guess it's cellophane. And mine has a little bit of staining now. You can see it's seasoned.
Monique said, I love that stamp set.
Monique, isn't it cute? I like it too. Okay, so
Such a unique idea having the broken pinata.
I like that too. I thought the broken pinata was clever too. Now, the stick and stamp mat is sticky, so we can just stick our stencil right on it, and we don't have to worry about it sliding away. And this actually will fit right in my Misty, but I don't really need it in there right now, so I'm not going to do that right now. But it is sized so that it will work with the Misty. So I'm just going to take some inks. I'm using some Gina K ink today. This is lipstick. And actually I forgot. Okay, so one thing I like to do when I'm gonna do rainbow colors. Shocking, I know. And then I like to start in the middle with yellow because I don't want it to. Sometimes I'll go over the same color a couple of times and I don't want anything to muddy up my pads or whatever. So I'll just start out with yellow and we're going to go right in the center of our panel. All right. Now we are going to use orange. We'll go just right above it. Sorry, I just realized I'm way over here. Let's go right above our yellow. Can you see that? I'm still kind of far over, aren't I? There we go, that's better. Okay. Let's put some pink on there. So the orange that I was just using is Sweet Mango. The yellow was Wild Dandelion. This pink is Bubblegum Pink. And I usually would care a little bit more about the going in a circular motion, but for this stencil, it seemed to work okay to just go back and forth. All right. So now I'm going to use lipstick, which is our red. This one I'll blend a little bit more. Ooh, got a lot on there. I feel like I need to blend into that a little bit, soften it up a little bit.
Donna, that's how you use the little stretch lines stay down and not catch.
You know, going sideways, I don't think it has as much of a problem, but they're really not bad. I expected them to be to catch more, but they really aren't too bad. All right, let me just organize myself here. All right, so next we're going to use our green, which is Lucky Clover. Oh, Monique, this is a fun one. This box, I'm telling you, it has everything you could possibly want for a birthday card. So we've got our, ooh, I like this green. This is Lucky Clover. Are they selling fast? Yeah, I bet they are selling fast. And they're very limited on how many they have. So definitely don't hesitate on that. All right. And this is called Turquoise Sea. So we didn't go with the traditional true blue. We went with more of a turquoise here. It's one of my favorite colors. So go figure, right? Who's this card for again, right? It's for Darren. But I had to put a little of myself on his card there. And Darren's favorite color is purple. This is Wild Wisteria, or Wild Lilac, sorry. The embossing powder I showed you earlier is Wild Wisteria. And Turquoise Sea was the turquoise. I'm not sure if I told you that. But here is the Wild Lilac. And we'll get that purple layer in there. We'll be generous with the purple. I always think of Darren when I see purple. All right. So now, what was that?
Purple rocks.
Purple rocks. So look at our fun background we have now. Super easy, super cute. We'll set that aside for a second. I'm just going to quickly wipe this off. I'm just looking for I actually have Stamp Matte Mist, which was formulated for the Stick and Stamp Matte. And we'll just kind of quickly brush that off. If you wipe it off right away, you have more success getting the ink off, just so you know. I'm not too worried about having a little bit of ink on mine. It's inevitable. I use it all the time. And then after this dries up a little bit, I'm going to want to add my little piece of film over it. Okay, so now we're going to take, I'm just going to show you a super quick way to color your piñata. We're going to do the same thing, but we really already have enough ink on our brushes that we don't really need to add anymore. So we'll do yellow first, and this is definitely not a precise thing. They're going to be all over the place. Some layers are definitely going to be more prominent than others. We'll do a little bit of orange in here. See where that falls. Now we'll do some pink. And we'll do a little bit of red. I know I had a lot of red on that brush, so I want to be kind of careful. And then, just looking at the one I already colored earlier, I did a little bit of purple at the top. Kind of started over again at the top. So now, let's just start with the purple on the bottom. And it doesn't matter if it gets all over because we're gonna fussy cut this. I know, we have all these dies and here I am fussy cutting, but we're gonna do a little paper piecing on this. And then we'll do some of our turquoise. Just kind of clean your brushes. That's basically what I'm doing. Just kind of cleaning out my brushes on my piñata. And then we'll just do green on that last little bit. Okay, so I will spare you having to watch me fussy cut it, but actually there's something that we want to do first. So I think that's fine. I think it's cute just how it is, but if you like a little bit more color, a little bit more definition, then you can add some highlights to just kind of give it a little bit more depth. So I'm going to let's start with our yellow again. And I will just I'm just kind of adding along the bottom and then just right underneath.
Kelly says hi.
Hi, Kelly. And I'm not adding a whole lot. And if you want to, you can kind of work with the different degrees. These are tri-blend markers, so you've got some blending available to you with those. You can soften it up a little with that. You're able to do whatever like you're comfortable with color-wise on that. You can just add a little bit of color. You can add a lot if you want to have it more detailed. But this does definitely speed up the process a little bit. That one looks like it needs a little bit deeper of a color. Maybe even a little bit deeper. Then you can just kind of blend it out if it gets a little darker than you want it. I'm not being super precise. I'm just adding a little bit of definition. We'll do a couple more and then I think I'll move on. We can do some of our purple. Let's do some of that. Now Darren will put up a link and it will show everything that I used today, and you will be able to get to all of those products just by clicking the one link.
Kelly says, I cannot wait for my kit to arrive. It's so fun seeing what you're creating with the kit.
Oh, Kelly, it's so fun. I know I have more I want to do with it. It's definitely a kit that will inspire you. So many fun things you can do with this. I feel like we've just scratched the surface. All right, we'll do green and then I'll show you the finished one. I do try to get some of this done ahead of time so that I don't take up too much time coloring. Coloring is so much fun and I enjoy it, but I'm not sure how much everybody wants to watch of the coloring. Do you know what I'm saying? I can understand completely if people get tired of watching. Some people I know really enjoy watching coloring, but you know, for everyone that likes it, you're going to find someone who doesn't. So I try to find a middle point. Okay. So you kind of have an idea. This is what it ended up looking like in the end. Okay, I want to show you. These are both already cut out. These are our dies. Remember our dies? Let me grab the die set. These are both of these. So what this is for is to make a little gift card box. Like I said, I already went ahead and cut them out. So now we'll just assemble it. And there's fun things you can do within the gift box. Like, imagine how cute it would be to just cut, die cut a little circle or a little square out of the front and make it into a shaker box or something. I mean, there's just, like I said, we've just scratched the surface. There's so many fun things you can do with this. You know what would be cute in this? I'm gonna have to try it now. Okay, one of my favorite chocolates. There's so many because I am kind of a fan of chocolate. Just a little bit, huh, Darren?
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the ones I really like are those little Ghirardelli ones, those little flat ones. Wouldn't that be cute to just stick one in here? I'm not sure about the width. I'm gonna have to try it out. It looks like I'm going to have to buy some Ghirardelli chocolate just to try it out. That is such a tragedy, isn't it? I'm forced to buy chocolate, Darren. He's tuned me out. All right.
Any excuse, huh?
Yeah, any excuse. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so now,
Candy says hello.
hi, Candy. I'm just going to, you don't have to glue the bottom, but I figure I'm going to because we only need one side of it open. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it.
Can't wait for a box to arrive.
I know, isn't it fun? I can't wait to see what everybody makes. When you make stuff with the Brutus Monroe products, make sure that you post it in the Brutus Monroe fan page on Facebook, because we love to see what you create. Honestly, that is like the biggest joy.
Pack of gum or Kit Kat would fit too.
Oh yeah, chiclets might even fit in there, huh? I don't know how wide they are either, but so many cute things you can put in this little box. But here's our little gift card. We can stick it right in.
In your response to your chocolate comment,
Yeah?
Penny said the things we do for our craft.
I know, right, Penny? What a sacrifice, huh? Okay, so now back to our little piñata. I showed you this in the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and do this. You guys know me. You know I'll lose that pin if I don't do it right now. We are going to pop this up onto our little, the die cut one.
It's a must. Get the chocolate and let us know next week if it fits.
I will do that. I will do that, and I will show you. One thing, I meant to do this before I put all of my markers away, but let's go ahead and just color up a couple of our little goodies from our piñata. Okay, I think that's good on the candy.
Note that just in time for Cinco de Mayo card.
I was thinking the same thing about this. It would be perfect for Cinco de Mayo. I'm planning on maybe doing something fun for that. Though I don't know that it'll be for Alive. Okay. Let's check this out. So I'm just going to add a little more dimension. You know I like dimension. So I'm just adding a little bit of foam. So see, I like how just putting a little bit of dimension behind that just makes that candy look like it's falling out of it more. So we can add this little guy right to our, just deciding if I want any dimension behind that. Maybe I do, but I think I'm going to use my skinnier. I have a little bit skinnier of a foam I'm going to use there. So I'm just going to pop this guy right on top of our gift card box. Now you can, I'm just going to add a little piece of twine. But there are, in the stamp set,
Candy said I want to make a picture
strings you can use. She wants to make what?
picture changer.
Ooh, that's a good idea, Candy. That was Candy? Did I get the right person? Darren?
What?
Did you say that was Candy?
Yes, Candy, yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I'm following along properly. All right, so I think what we'll do, I didn't actually think this part through, to be honest with you, ahead of time. But I think that we might just kind of, let's see how easily this will come off. Oh, we caught it well early enough. I think I kind of want to have the bow I don't think it's absolutely crucial that we have this on there, but I think it would be fun. So let's just see if it works out.
Michelle said I was just thinking about the crinkle paper stuff behind would be cool.
The crinkle paper stuff. Michelle, what is the crinkle paper stuff? Why is it not coming to my brain? Elaborate. So, I kind of like it up there. I kind of like that it looks like it's swinging.
Candy said, Shannon, steps would be perfect for you to make the first magic picture.
Oh, you know what? They would. I definitely have on my agenda for the weekend to try a magic picture. We did kind of a fun thing we have a page that the design team goes to communicate through, and I threw a question out there about something that people are scared of that they want to try, and that was what mine was a magic card. What did you say?
Michelle said the crinkle paper you use to fill baskets.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Okay. So I'm okay with that like that. And I'm going to just trim that guy up a little bit. Maybe. That was like the strongest twine in the world for a minute. Or the dullest scissors. I'm not sure which one. They're not dull for me. Okay, I need to tuck that in. These little fussy things. Can't believe I didn't think about the string beforehand. I kind of did think about it, and then I thought, oh, I'll go back to that. And then I didn't. So, oh well. I'm not loving that string. I'm not sure it needs one. Maybe I just need to reconfigure it a little. I don't like it where it is, that's for sure. Okay. That doesn't bother me so much.
Penny asked, anybody else feel like you have the crinkle paper that Bruce Monroe used to use as a packing filler?
Oh, I don't have that. I think they were using the biodegradable peanuts when I started with getting things from them, subscribing and everything. I feel like it needs a string, but I feel like because I don't want to smash the box, you got to think ahead sometimes, guys. I made an amateur error here, but that's okay because we have a way around it. So I just need to find my little black marker.
She said I gave her different colors to match the season. She has red, green, pink, white,
Oh, that's cute.
black, orange.
And fun that you can use it. It wasn't just something you threw away. All right. I had to go steal a marker from Darren. Let me just make sure it works before I start drawing with it. Yeah, that's all we need. I'm just overcomplicating this guy. But you have one on your stamp set. So if you think ahead instead of do what I did, then you've got what you need ahead of time. And then maybe we can tie a little bow at the top. We'll see. I'm not necessarily filling the bow. So let's get our background mounted so we can get our card assembled. I'm just using some tissue tape. All right. The paper that Bruce Monroe uses now for packing material actually is really fun for crafts too sometimes. Works great if you need something to put down for to protect a surface, but it also, you might remember I used it to, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it decoupage? Is that what you call it? I think it's called decoupage. I used it on some witches' hats and it made a fun texture. I love when you can utilize things like that. Especially with Earth Day on Friday. Good thinking there, Penny.
says, I have several plastic zipper project planner envelopes filled with several colors of sizzle.
Of sizzle? What is sizzle? Robin, I need to know what sizzle is. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely intrigued. All right.
And it says just use the packing paper for grandkids, decorate, color paint.
Oh, what a great idea, Penny. Do you just tape it to your table and let them go for it? That's a great idea. I love that. Okay, so I want to point out this ribbon. This ribbon is such a fun ribbon. This is tie-dye ribbon. It is available on the site. You can find it in the links. But look how fun that looks with that. I'm excited to use it. This is one of those pieces I've been stashing and hoarding for a little bit. So this is good exercise for me. This is what I've been hoarding it for. The moment has come. No, I'm actually... What was that?
Kelly says she loves this ribbon.
Isn't it cute? I love it too. It's sold by the yard on the site. I know I read that it said if you order more than 1 yard, it'll be a continuous piece. So that's good to know. Now, hoarding actually on craft supplies, when I first started scrapbooking like a long time ago, like probably 20 something years ago, I remember hoarding paper, and then you look at your paper a few years later and it's like, there's trends in paper. There's trends just like everything else, and your paper can go right out of style. Of course, you can utilize it for something from that time period, or you can use it. There's always a way to use paper.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do with a large box of biodegradable packing paints. Any ideas?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? I think it's so fun to watch them dissolve. That's, you know, that you can probably come up with something that's a little bit better than that. But those biodegradable peanuts are kind of fun to watch dissolve if they're the ones that are made out of cornstarch.
Candy said you haven't seen the ribbon before. It's been on your cart.
Oh yeah, it's cute. It's definitely one you're gonna want.
Candy said you guys should take it to the table if the kids make packing paper, whatever. They go with that.
Oh, Penny, you know what? I would have loved that as a kid. I totally, well, let's be honest, I probably would love it now. That's a great idea. Great way to keep them entertained. At least for 5 minutes, right? Okay. I think that'd be great. Great to take something like that on a picnic too.
Robin said crinkle paper is what she prefers to sizzle.
Oh, okay.
We used to make gift baskets. We call it sizzle filler material.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Now I know. I know a new crafty term. Okay. So now we can fold our little pre-scored card base over. And, oh, I don't have that. Oh, it's not even stuck down. I was going to say it's not on there very straight. It's a good thing.
Really likes big puddles of paint on it.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, so I'm going to open up my box and throw my little folder in there. Make sure it's straight first, or as straight as I can get it anyway, before I push down on the adhesive. My ribbon was kind of keeping it from adhering. But now it's probably stuck for life, so hopefully it's straight. Nope, it's a little bit off.
Donna says I love how happy this card is.
You know, I think it's a lot of fun. I love this ribbon just kind of pulled it all together too. It definitely worked well with it. So grab some of that while you can, and then you can hoard it in your stash. I'm like, okay, now I use some. I'm going to have to buy more. And then I should probably put some kind of a sentiment on there, huh? And then I think we'll have it. I told you that's probably one of my worst design habits. And that is that I usually will wait till I have everything designed before I think about my sentiment. So now we can pop that on our card. And when you see this, when it's reposted on Sunday, it may have something going on up here with the string. I haven't decided yet, but for now I can live with that. But I do think we definitely want to get some kind of a fun sentiment on there. Let's look and see what we've got. Happy birthday and many more. Let's see what else we have. I'll refrain from putting the "you're how old." There's one that says "wowza, you're how old," but I won't do that.
That works.
Yay, it's your birthday. There's a lot of cute ones. Oh, I think I found the one. There's one that says, "Some things get better with age."
Well, that's not true.
Oh, I think it is. Let's see where we want to put it. Though it might get ruled out if I can't make it fit on the card cute. No, I like it right there. What was that?
Get crankier with age.
Nah, you were always cranky, honey. Just teasing you. Oh, you're smart alecky wife. Okay. I kind of like it over the candy. What do you guys think? Think that's okay if I cover up some of that candy? I think I'm going to grab some glue dots. All right, I'm loving that. Okay, I think maybe a couple of sequins and we'll call her good. Let's see what we've got. Robin, you used to make piñatas? That sounds like fun. I bet that was cool. I want to see pictures. All right, so let's see what colors kind of work with this.
I think as we get older, we should just have a piñata day once a week.
You think we should have piñata day once a week?
Yeah, why not? Take off some stress on a piñata every week.
Except then they're not special anymore.
Treat at the end.
I'll just go buy a treat. All right, I'm kind of liking that. What do you guys think? I kind of like all the colors more focused in other areas. So that's what we're going to do. I ask you what you think and then I tell you what I'm doing. That was for your benefit, Gina.
Robin said she started making piñatas in the 5th grade.
Robin, that is so cool. I want to come and play.
See, Michelle said it's a great stress reliever. Beating up a piñata.
Unless you're at a kid's birthday party and then you're worrying about the kids hitting each other. Okay, we almost forgot one little detail. Do you know what? I just lost my pin. I will find it after, but oh goodness, I hope I don't find it with my foot. Okay. I like a little eye on mine. I have some little, what are they called? Jiggly eyes? That's not what they're called, is it? Google eye. That's what it was. Google was the word I was looking for. We got to have a Google eye on there. Okay, he's done. That was what it needed. As the final touch, we've got our fun little gift card. I think that works.
Go lower on the camera. Do it high.
Go lower? Is that better? If you lost video there for a second, I had a notification pop up and I went to flip it off, or not flip it off, but click it off or slide it off, whatever you want to call it, but we don't want to flip anything off, right? Okay, with that awkward ending, I hope that you guys were inspired, that maybe there's something you want to try. Definitely jump on that birthday box while they're available, because they are very limited. And I will see you next week. I have a plan. I hope you'll enjoy it. And we'll see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.